Porque, claro, nos ha sorprendido ver un copiloto español en...
Sí, espera, ven aquí. Gerd Dicks era jefe de motores en Rally y después en Fórmula 1, 30 años de Toyota Team Europe.
Nos ha sorprendido encontrar a Dani Portela, a un copiloto español, pues en este Toyota Celica Twin Cantur. ¿Cuál es la historia? ¿Cómo conoces a Gerd Dicks? ¿Cómo acabas de copiloto en este coche?
La historia, a ver, yo soy nacido en Barcelona y entonces con 27 años me fui a Alemania por un proyecto que tenía de trabajo y conocí a mi mujer y ya me quedé en Alemania, en Düsseldorf, y él vive cerca de Düsseldorf. Entonces, por amigos del trabajo lo conocí a él, tenían una peña de una fiesta típica de allí de la región de uniformes y tal, y me preguntaron, por casualidad en una conversación lo oí que estaba buscando...
¿Te estás dando cuenta que nos estamos imaginando una fiesta de esas tirolesas? De...
No, tirolesas en el sur de Alemania, pero bueno, más o menos, sí. Y como siempre, bebiendo cerveza se hacen los mejores acuerdos, pues lo oí. Si te hace falta alguien de copiloto, pues lo hago yo. Y lo probamos, funcionó bien y
¿No tenía experiencia?
No tenía experiencia, yo no tenía experiencia. Entonces el primer rally fue en el Life Rally hace 2010, 2011, ¿no? Y bueno, funcionó bien y desde entonces ya juntos.
English?
English, yes,
okay.
Better than Spanish.
How did you get that kind of car? It's totally unusual and it's quite a jewel.
Yes, it is. It is. Well, how I get this car? So I worked with Toyota Team Europe.
You were in the team?
Yes. Ove Anderson was the president. He was driving himself in the beginning. Later on he set up TTE, Toyota Team Europe. And this is a Group B car from the era 83 to 86. And this is what we call the king or the queen of Africa, because we did 6 events in Africa with this Group B car.
This unit, this
unit. No, this model.
Ah, no, we remember Johan Kankunen
yes,
with the spare wheel on the roof.
Yeah, no, that was the Celica after this. The Group B had 2 spare wheels in the back.
Okay.
We can show you. And so we won 6 events in Africa. In Europe we had no chance to win because it's very powerful and just 3-wheel drive, so we used up the tires. And here in Portugal we were unlucky. I think once we had podium here, but this car is for high speed, rough roads, easy to repair, and that's why we beat Quattros, Lancias, everybody in Africa.
Yeah, I remember. And especially on those years, I remember the Japanese manufacturers, Datsun, Toyota.
Correct.
They were very interested in African events.
Yes.
I never really knew the reason, but
Africa at that time was the toughest rallies in the world. We had about 5 days, 6,000 kilometers, and as you mentioned, the leaders there were basically Nissan, Datsun, and Toyota. We did rallies everywhere, but Toyota itself was a bit scared to go to Africa because it was Nissan land. So in 1984 with the Group B, as I mentioned, we had no chance in Africa, in Europe to win a rally. So we went to Africa and straight away we won the Safari Rally. And we did it many times after this and beat Nissan. And that was for the Japanese factory, like Toyota, very important to have a strong, reliable car. And if you look in Africa, Toyota everywhere. You know, in different countries, Middle East, Toyota.
From his reliability.
Quality and reliability, yeah.
And hardness and toughness.
Yes.
Could you show us the car, please?
Of course. 40 years old, eh?
It was 420 brake horsepower.
400 horsepower, yeah. And you know, after 1986, when in Portugal there were some accidents, the Group B was banned. Last rally with the Group B was in the United States, Olympus Rally.
Yeah, 1986.
86, and then Group B was cancelled. So these cars were laying around in the States. We had cars we scrapped straight away there because they were useless. And a few survived, and there have been 5 original cars in the world running of this, which were built. And of course I own one of that. A good reputation from Africa. There have been not many cars, so everywhere where we come, people like this car. Yeah. 2100 cc, 4-cylinder, but double ignition. That's why you have 8 spark plugs.
Yeah.
Big turbocharger. It's a real big one. You know. And in Africa, the car had a gear ratio for 240. So you go through the bush, 240. If you're a brave man.
Yeah, if you are bold enough.
Well, as you mentioned, Cancun and beyond Volgograd, we won 6 times in Africa.
Yeah.
So,
I think
that was
Meta also competing with Toyota.
Yeah, 5 times before us, I think.
Yeah.
He won the Safari. But then we beat him, and then Nissan was quiet. Yeah.
You killed them.
No, we beat him. Since then, you know, of course, rallying has changed completely after Group B. You had a Group E in the beginning. They were less powerful, but then, of course, the FIA make the regulation that it was more exciting, and then there was really good cars, like you see some Nicky Griff's car over there. You know, where we won Safari also 3-4 times. Even in the modern days now, Toyotas keep on winning there.
Yeah.
But with this car, actually, we make the groundstone, the foundation of Toyota Team Europe to grow up as a worldwide company.
In this history, there is even a lost chapter, which was the Group S. And the Toyota
Correct,
Group S was here several years ago.
Yes, last year.
We had the chance to see a car that almost nobody.
Yeah, there have been 2 cars in the world actually which are running.
The MR2.
MR2, yeah, based on the MR2, we must say. Had a completely different engine. Had even more horsepower than this, but this car was dead before it was really born. You know, the car was ready, and we had 2 different versions. One engine transversal, one longitudinal. But then it was cancelled. Group B was dead, Group S was dead, and there been two cars existing.
Are the black prototypes?
Black and white.
There was a rule book that was going to decrease the engine capacity to 1,200. 1200 cc.
Yeah, there were some discussions, but it's like this one is run in the 3-liter class, but you had a handicap factor.
Yeah.
That's why it has 2.1 liter.
Yeah.
And there was like Ford built a car with 1600 cc and turbocharger, the Escort, but it never come in use actually. As I said, Group S was dead, Group B was dead, Group A was more based on standard cars.
Toyota didn't spend many time in keeping winning again.
No,
after Lancia years in Group A,
but then,
they get back to winning ways.
We had no, when Group B was cancelled, we had no proper car which was homologated. So we used 2 years the Supra, 6-cylinder big car. 1 year we had to use it as normal aspirated. The only rally we won with this was the Hong Kong Beijing in '87, and then we had the Supra Turbo, which had even 450 horsepower as well, but eating tires. In Africa we made the podium, but we didn't win the Safari. And then we developed the 4-wheel drive car, the Celica.
Yeah, the
and
first
with
one.
this one, the SD165 was called. And with this one, Carlos Sainz was the first world champion in 1990.
1990, the first one, 1992.
91 we lost, unfortunately. 92 we won again the championship. And then we had 93, we had basically a new team again. Carlos left, he went to Repsol, and we had Toyota Castrol team. And there he was very, very successful. Won the championship 93, drivers and manufacturers. 94, drivers.
I think it was the Oriole in 94, isn't it?
Cancun 93, Oriole 94.
Colin McRae 95 in Subaru.
Yeah. Maybe us.
96 from 2000 is Tommy McKinnon with Mitsubishi.
Yeah. We coming back then with a VRC Corolla.
Yeah. We all, all Spanish fans
This is
had
the
a terrible
point
remember.
when Carlos lost his.
Yeah. You learn some Spanish on that time. Could you show us the interior of the car, please? Okay.
You want to sit in? I can explain.
Can I?
Yes.
Puedo, Daniel.
Just don't put a fire extinguisher.
No. I tried, no. Okay, I had the one like the original cars.
Yes, this is very, very rare. A modern GPS,
Much modern Terra
which
Trip.
is not historical. This one is the original one. And then you have, of course, a dashboard, fashion 1983.
This is.
There you have a mind switch, and you can see the fuses and switches at the same time.
I think it's the oil from the engine.
Yes, correct. Alternator, especially in Africa when you go into deep water.
Yeah.
The mud and
Electrical problems.
Yeah. And you know, in modern days now.
The thing is, what's this lever?
This is the brake balance,
Okay.
rear and front.
Okay.
Today they do it electrical wise, but this time you had to turn it, so you turn to the front or to the rear that you.
Yeah, the brake balance between the front and the rear.
This is
And this one?
boost wheel for boost pressure.
Okay.
Turbo pressure.
Okay, turbo pressure.
Modern days is a relay,
Yeah.
but this is from the time. Gearbox is a U-land gearbox.
Como?
With
U-land?
U-land with
5 or 6
straight speed,
speeds?
5 speed, and of course you have to proper gearbox,
Yeah.
You know. And you have the usual things, water temperature, all
You
that.
have a spare one. You have double alternator.
Yes.
So if one is failing,
you switch to
you
the
switch
next,
one, the other one. The fan ventilator from the radiator.
front fan for water
Yeah.
rear. And this is also an automatic, but if you went in Africa into deep water, you switch the fan off, otherwise it destroy the radiator.
Okay.
There have been a lot of tricks from the old days. This is modern now. You have to use this fire extinguisher. Before it was this one.
I guess everything is easier for the co-driver when the driver is so sensitive with the mechanic of the car. Probably the original drivers weren't so considerate to keep to keep the car.
They give a shit for it. They just go.
A los pilotos les importaba una mierda. Ellos iban a ganar. Claro.
What did the other say? The drivers have no respect for the car.
Yeah.
Well, it's my own car.
Of course.
I know any nut and bolt in this car, but
the love,
I have respect for it.
There was love put on this car, and it shows. These I guess are fuel pipes or.
No, it's the oil.
It's the oil.
The engine is in the front, and for the weight balance, the oil cooler is in the rear. We can show you later. We can open the boot and then you will see this battery and oil tank is all balance the car good as possible.
I think in a car like this, it would be great to put the weight behind to improve traction on the rear wheels.
Yeah, you need the balance, you know, front and rear. All original. You can look in the history books. It's all original.
No, pero está explicando allí.
That's why it is.
Me imagino.
Yeah, of course.
Y entonces, cuando vino el COVID, cuando llegó el COVID, lo desmontó el original para tomar medidas y hizo una réplica original del piloto.
So here you have
Fuel pumps and.
this is the fuel tank, which is FIA homologated as a rubber tank. Battery, fire extinguisher. Then here you have the two fuel systems sucking from the tank.
If one fails, you turn on the
Yeah, one is a reserve basically.
Yeah.
And this is a catch tank. If this is full with a high pressure pump, the fuel goes to the front. Return back in the main tank. This is the oil tank. And there's a thermostat. When the engine is running, you have basically 3 oil pumps. One is doing pressure, and 2 bring the oil back out of the engine back
To
in
the
the tank.
reservoir.
And there's a thermostat. When then the temperature is there, thermostat open and then get cooled in here. And this now is just a cover to put on when the car is parked. Because many people are coming and saying, what is this?
Yeah.
And they the fins, you know. So,
I really have to say, Gerd, congratulations. Congratulations and thank you very much. Creo que es difícil mejorar esto, ¿no? O sea,
Igualame lo que decía lo.
gracias aquí a nuestros colaboradores de hoy, Che y Pipo, que vinieron aquí con nosotros, y CEMAD.
Es posible esta producción.
Hasta el próximo episodio. Adiós.